It's interesting. One of the things we weren't really prepared for was the number of choices you have to make when you build a custom home. Like I said, we had moved into new construction in our other house, but it was pretty well designed, and we could choose different cabinets in the kitchen and carpet, and that was about it. So we had maybe 14 choices we had to make. With a custom home, everything is your choice. Every light switch, every piece of molding, what type of insulation, what type of HVAC systems, what type of roof, what type of siding, what colors, you name it. There are tens of thousands of choices to make. And working with someone who understands what your overall theme is and what your goals are is extremely important. So it stands to reason that it's extremely important for them to know up front what your vision is. I think one of the ways that we were able to work well together, Brent Paquin and Lisa and I, was having a very clear vision from the start. As I, think back, a well-built home that's low maintenance, that's, energy efficient and tightly built, it's going to last a long time, that has great views of the water, that has sort of a nautical theme throughout, aligns all of those, hundreds and thousands of detailed decisions and narrows down your choices dramatically. Once you decide that every piece of metal in the house is going to be nickel or chrome, you've brought the universe down to a manageable number of doorknobs and faucets and light fixtures. Once you decide that you're never going to use a 2x4 when a 2x6 will do, then that steers the design build company along a certain path of window quality, roof quality, et cetera, et cetera. So if you're going to build a custom home and you haven't done it before, be prepared for many, many, many questions along the way from your designer builder. Because, in fairness, they have to ask you these things. They're not going to make decisions for you. What Brent was able to do was space these decisions nicely throughout the construction project so that it didn't become overwhelming. Rather than asking for all of these decisions up front, he would do that with enough lead time to order the equipment and get it in and not interrupt the building schedule, certainly. But sequence it so that we didn't have to make 27,000 decisions in the first 2 weeks. We were both working. We had lives that we needed to live while we were building this project out. So that's another, good piece of advice that, I would lend to folks who are embarking on this type of project. Make that clear to the builder from the beginning, as Brent sort of made it clear to us that, he would sequence those, hundreds and hundreds of decisions throughout the project.